Yeah.
Scene 5.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks.
I joined in 1986 just as a humble engineer. One of the stories later is when I joined, it was in Bath House, which was on Holborn Viaduct. That building's since been knocked down. But on the day of the interview, Laurie Clark, one of the founding partners, interviewed me, and Cundall had just moved from Blackfriars Lane, which is just down the end of Carter Lane, into Bath House. So Laurie wanted to give me a tour of the new premises. There were only about 25 people, and the interview was after work, which you kind of did in those days. I think you probably still do, so that people don't see who's arriving. Laurie showed me around, and he was really proud to show me the new vending machine, which could dispense soup. So he was overjoyed about that. We spent more time talking about the vending machine than about my engineering, but they offered me the job, and I accepted and was then at Cundall for 36 years. I think just being honest and truthful with people. Don't promise things and then at the last minute go, oh, I haven't done that because the dog ate my homework or something. Clients can't stand that. If you just tell the truth, yes, I can get it done, but it's going to take 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I think they're happy with that. The last thing they want to hear is, I'm going to get it done in a week, and then other people all give up to receive what you've promised, and then you let everybody down. I think that was one of the key things. I think one of the mantras was, turnover is vanity, profit is sanity. Don't pursue all this work just because it looks good to get bigger and bigger. If you can't deliver it successfully, profitably, you will just upset people along the way. You'll drop the ball, a job will go wrong. Not only will it cost you a lot of money trying to rectify the job, but the client you had who relied on you will probably never employ you again, and your reputation in the marketplace will go round. It'll be, look, these people said they were going to do this and they failed, and bad news travels fast these days. London is a big place. London has got lots of buildings, but practically everybody knows everybody in the construction industry. So the morals were, I think, just be honest, be truthful, treat everyone fairly, and that was it, really. 88, 89, I think our quality assurance certificate numbers, number 031. We're one of the first consultants ever to become quality assured. And then I looked after QA for a number of years. We always tried to get engineers to follow a principle. Part of the problem is young engineers, when they come out of university, college, whatever, don't know what they don't know. I know that's a cliche from one of the American presidents in the Gulf War, but young people can be overconfident. They've done one project, they think they know it all. We always encourage people to talk to the people around you, follow the QA procedure, which just basically says talk to someone else to look over your designs and tell you if you've gone down the wrong path. That was one of the technical excellence things. I think I was particularly shy. I'm an engineer by my background. I was particularly shy, not very good at. I didn't like going out and seeing clients and talk. I struggled with it. I spent a lot of my time, not only as an engineer and an associate, as the London office managing partner, working on the systems inside London, so I didn't do a lot outside. But what I'd found was, and it goes back to that integrity, projects where we'd hung on, been honest, been truthful, clients would then phone back and say, Steve, I've got another problem, can you help me? Not because I took them out to lunch, I just think they saw a safe pair of hands, someone who would do something. My advice to people is go and see other members of the design team, architects, clients, take them for a coffee and talk about their projects, just to explain how you can help in engineering terms. You don't have to be going out and taking them to evening events. Take them to a technical seminar so they can see that you understand engineering, because that's basically what they want. Now that's been called sustainability and it's a buzzword, but Cundall has been doing it since before I even started at Cundall. Cundall did one-spec low-energy hospital in the 80s. That wasn't called a sustainable hospital or a green hospital. It was just, we'll do it properly and we won't waste energy. I think we're seeing more and more of that, and I think Cundall have got a lot of skill in that, and I think that is going to be vital for the built environment going forwards, to just cut waste in all aspects of design and construction. Why knock a perfectly good concrete building down when you can adapt it? We'd moved into Kirby Street. My mum and dad came up for the day to London. I think they were just touring museums, but they came to see me. I took them to lunch at the Mitre, which is a pub that's well concealed. David Dryden used to know, I used to go and hide out there. But took them to lunch at the Mitre, and then we walked out and I showed my dad. He could see New Street Square, the towers of New Street Square. He could see the Rolls building, which is where I met the Queen when she opened it. So 2 massive Cundall jobs. That was the Friday, and the following Friday my dad died. So it was really nice to show my dad what I did. And I think when you walk around London and you can look at buildings you've created, that are there for future generations, for people to get the benefit of, as opposed to a banker who might have made £1 million. You know, looking back, I think I could have done other things. Maybe I could have been in banking, maybe I could have been in law. I could have probably made a lot more money elsewhere, but I don't think I can carry that pride like I did that day. And I think when you walk around and you watch the news every night and you see Oxo Tower and you see Stocksy's building right next to the Millennium Bridge, you can see the brand of Cundall all over London, and I think it's fabulous. I don't think you'd see that if you just made £1 million. The work shapes stuff that I can show my kids and I can talk to people about and feel proud about, yeah.
It's really amazing.
And I think if you want a career that's fulfilling, construction can do that, yeah, particularly on the design side.